welcome to my channel. If this is your first visit, I appreciate you taking the time to stop and visit for a while. I think this is going to be a pretty quick video. I'm just going to show some whip progress and a new start. Yes, a new start. And so, very short, honest. I don't have much to say this week. It's been a very busy week. This is Thanksgiving week in the U.S. and we have a lot going on. And, excuse me, we'll have a little extra company here for Thanksgiving. And I have a lot of stuff still to do. So, without further ado, I am very proud of the progress on my Jim Shore Queen of Hearts. Let me see. I'll show you the picture of her. Now she's a Jim Shore Mill Hill kit. And that's what she'll look like when she's finished. And I am very happy with my progress. See? There she is. Now if I can get that hair. The border is completely finished. And the top queen is done except for beads. And the bottom queen, well, I still got a lot of pink to put in her face and part of her collar. But cross stitching is almost done. Yay! Unfortunately, or fortunately, I mean, I know I'm going to have fun doing it, but I do want to have it done in time to ship it at Christmas. And this is a Jim Shore Mill Hill kit. And let me see if I can. There it is. I still have 2 different packages of 6 different types of beads to put on the queen. So, although the cross stitching's almost done, the queen really isn't almost done. Oh well. Not a whole lot left. So, that's where the Queen of Hearts stands, and I'm hoping that I'll have her done, or mostly done, by the end of November. That would be a really good thing. And then as anyone who's been watching the weather for the country knows, there was a huge blizzard in the Midwest that pushed its way east, and we got the snow and the rain and stuff. And we expect more by Thanksgiving, which is okay. Winter doesn't really bother me. Unfortunately, my car, I have a Honda CR-V, and I love it. It's the greatest car. But I live in the country, and unfortunately, there are mice in my vicinity, and my car, since all my cats are in the house, they take care of the house, and they go outside and they take care of outside. But for the last couple of years, I've had like a mouse that seems to like to camp out in the engine of my car. So it makes a little nest in the air filter. I mean, I don't think it rides around with me, but it lives there at night anyway, I think. And this year, it managed to chew through the hose that causes the spray up onto the windshield. So yesterday I sat at the car dealership having that repair done and my servicing, so I don't have to take it back for a while. And the car's in really great shape, and it got a bath, so that was a really good thing. But I think I'm going to have to move a cat into the car, at least till the mouse population's down. Anyway, so while I was waiting for my car, I did work on my expendables, and I don't have a picture of this to show, but it's pretty self-explanatory. It's almost done. I've got more of the arm and the shirt to go, and there's a little bit of darker red shadow work, like where the arm meets the side, and then there's the Star Wars insignia. And the story about expendables is if on the show you wore a red shirt and you weren't named, you were pretty much expendable. One of the people doomed to die in the episode. And my brother is a fan, a science fiction fan, so he's always enjoyed Star Wars. So this will be my cross-stitch gift for my brother. He's my youngest brother this year. Always something. And then I actually started a new start just this morning because I have an uncle. He's 82 years old. He'll be 83 years old in March. He's my father's brother. And he still lives by himself, and he breeds English Shepherds. And he has chickens, but he breeds English Shepherds. And he gardens. He's a pretty tough, keeping on kind of guy. And anyway, so I have one of his oldest dogs now lives with me. I adopted her. Her name is Rowdy, and she's an English Shepherd, and she kind of looks like this puppy that I'm cross-stitching. And I'm making this for my uncle. I think I'm going to make it so it's like a reusable journal pad cover is what I'm hoping to make out of this. And I think that he will enjoy it because he likes to write and make notes. Although he does a lot of it on his Apple. He has a Mac, and he's very tech savvy, so he uses his computer. But I think he will enjoy like a notepad with an English Shepherd cover. And I'll insert a picture of Rowdy here. She is a beautiful, most faithful dog. She is a herding type dog, so she likes to try to herd the cats, and she follows me around. If I get up and move, she's right behind me. I can't stop quick because she bumps into me. She's a good dog. She and Wally get along well, and the other two dogs are Vixen and Kibbles, who I call Ishkabibble because he's a 3-pound Chihuahua Maltese mix, and he needs a bigger name than Kibbles, so I call him Ishkabibble. But we have good dogs, and I know my uncle will appreciate a cross-stitch that looks like his old pal Rowdy, which is what he calls her, his old pal Rowdy. So that's pretty much it for me this week. Next week I'll do another update and maybe go into some plans for December and maybe even a little bit for the coming year, because I've been going through some magazines and I've got so many things picked out. I don't think next year's long enough to do them all. And I will also be doing Stitch for Stash starting January 1st. And I think I have enough stuff to get me through 6 months of only buying threads and maybe a fabric every now and then. I'm using a $25 budget, so I should be fine. It's just that need to buy that I have to fight. Oh well. And then there's also on Cross Stitch Finish Line, there's going to be a round robin starting up in mid-January, and I'm hoping to participate in that, so I look forward to hearing more about that. And I was looking for Soulful Stitchers on Facebook. I have to continue to look for them because it didn't come up with anything. And I think there was another group I wanted to look at, but of course I didn't write it down and I can't remember it right now. Yeah, so that's it for me this week. Short and sweet, I hope. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love doing videos on YouTube. I love watching videos on YouTube. It's a lovely community, and it encourages. I think it's because it's very encouraging to keep us on point, to keep us moving on our projects, and keep us involved and happy in our hobby that really does reduce stress. And Emily C., I didn't get back to your comment on my comment on your video, but worrying about going to work, I think is normal. I mean, I worked for many years at a job I enjoyed, but I didn't enjoy. And on Sunday night, I always started worrying about Monday and not wanting to go and dreading getting in my car and having to make that hour drive and face all the, crap that would happen at the office. Not necessarily from the people who worked for me as much as the people I worked with and for. I really do think that's also the human condition. But it will pass. If that's encouraging, it will pass. Eventually, you won't have to do that anymore. And it does get better. Something to look forward to. In the meantime, a hobby is an amazing benefit to help relieving stress and reducing anxiety. So, that being said, my 2 cents worth. Thanks everyone for watching, and for my American friends, have a very happy Thanksgiving. And everyone else, have a very happy rest of your week. Thanks for watching.